Hey everyone, in this video I'll be walking you through our invoice report page. This is the page that you see when you close an auction and you generate the invoices. This is kind of the overview of all the invoices. And yeah, I'll just walk you through all the different kind of things you can see and the basic functionalities of that page. So to get to the summary of the invoices, you first of all have to have an invoice, close it, and generate the invoices. And then on the edit invoice page, go on to where it says list invoices. And here is the invoice report page for this auction. And starting off at the top, right under the search bar, is the summary of auction invoices. So pretty self-explanatory. It's just a summary of the invoices on this auction, showing you the invoice numbers, various price breakdowns, starting off with the invoice number, how many invoices there are, how many lots were sold in these invoices, the total amount of sales, how much has been paid already. If any refunds were issued on this auction, you'll see the price breakdown here, how much has been refunded. If no one has picked up or paid their lots, if you charge them a relisting fee, how much relisting fees have been charged, as well as the tax, and then any premium, and then any balance due from invoices that haven't been paid yet. So most likely this will be at zero, but in some cases, if a customer overpays or if you overcharge a customer by accident, a negative balance will be shown here, showing you that somewhere on one of these invoices, someone has paid you too much and they are due some money back. And then lastly is the untaxed sales amount. I guess in this case, this auction was a zero tax sale, except for the $10 that I might have added on there. But that'll show any difference between total sales and then the tax number as well, taken off here. So right above the summary, you have the search bar, and you can just type in a first or last name or a full name into the search bar and you'll find the bidder here. Or if you want to search another way, you click on the advanced search button on the right hand side here, and then this will open up a whole different kind of page of different options you can use to search and narrow down your searches, your results. So starting off with the invoice amount range, if you have a feeling it's between 100 or 200 or 1,000, you put that in there. You can put in a lot title that's on the invoice. If the sale price is more than a certain number, put the number in here. If you know the invoice ID, you can put it in there. You can also put multiple invoice IDs as long as you put a comma between them. And then you can do some extra filter in here and you can pick a couple, as long as they don't obviously counteract each other. For example, if I click on, if I want to look for paid invoices, I can't also look at unpaid at the same time. It'll automatically pick one or the other. Same with pulled and not pulled. And then you have other options to do with taxes, any balances, first time bidders, or if there's an invoice with refunds. But besides that, you can also add a username, pay your username, if that differs, first last name, city state zip, lot number, payment mode, payment date, and then pulled location. Then as well as that, I also want to show you that you can open up an invoice on this page too by clicking on the action cogwheel on the right hand side of an invoice on the list just down below. On this cogwheel you can immediately confirm if an item has been picked up or not without having to go into the invoice, and that will change the status here, whether it's a yes or no pickup. And then you can obviously open up the invoice to do any more further editing. On the right hand side here, I have it set to ID lowest for now, but yeah, I could have it from ID highest, invoice dates, first or last names, usernames. If they have private comments, you can also search by total highest or lowest, balances, paid status, and then pulled or pickup location statuses. And then last but not least is the batch actions. So we have other videos showing you how to use batch actions, so I won't be going through that in this video. I'll just give you a quick glimpse at the drop down box so you can have a quick look at what it does, the various options. But yeah, if you want to find out more about the batch actions, please click on our other videos. If you don't know, I'll explain what a batch action is. It just allows you to make multiple changes at once in one quick swoop. Instead of opening up each invoice individually, you can select multiple invoices, make the change, and then it'll be saved on those altogether. And then the last thing I want to show you on this page is the ability to recover invoices. If you deleted a invoice and for whatever reason you want it back on your website, go to the top of the invoice summary report page here, click on recover invoices on the top right, and then let me just delete an invoice first to show you what it looks like. So yeah, you click on recover invoices on the top right, click on the invoice you want to recover, click OK to confirm, and then once you close this recover box, the page will refresh and the invoice will be right there at the bottom in the list. So that pretty much does it for the invoice report. I hope you found this useful.